Good morning, everybody. This is Alvin Leaf. Now it's about 4 plus, going 5. I couldn't sleep because before I sleep, I actually read documents, reports coming from China, and after that, I went to the nets to search for the to find that to see whether this report is new, is real, and I'm very excited to find this report because the authorities are advising people to use okay, let's go to the reports. Okay, the authorities, which is this ladies, okay, she's advising people to use probiotic to fight against the pathogens. Okay, in this report it says 益生菌肠道微生态平衡在疫情防止中的重要作用. What it's saying is that our probiotics play a big role in protecting us against the pathogens, which is the Wuhan virus. Okay, it says that this 平衡 means the balance of our the gut bacteria in our gut health. Okay, so this is official documents with the chop here, and it says here 每日2次治疗 okay, 2 times per day 可使用肠道微生态调节剂 which is the probiotics 维持肠道微生态平衡 to keep a good balance of the gut health 防止续发细菌感染. That means it will help to protect against further infections. So this is coming out from the authorities, and because of that, I've been thinking and I've been teaching about hemohim to boost our immunity to protect us against the pathogens. And after reading that, I realized that okay, the first line of defense is not using hemohim, it's actually using probiotics. The reason is very simple, because the pathogens most probably will go through our mouth or through our nose, and our gut health, the bacteria will protect us. Okay, how it protect us, that's where I'm going to teach this morning, so that we understand the theory and we can use probiotics wisely to protect ourselves. Okay, probiotics, hemohim and vitamin C all play a part in our health, and I'll be teaching in classes that probiotics, hemohim and vitamin C not just provide health for you, but it also will provide will give you beauty. Okay, what is microbiome? Microbiome is a word used to describe the community of microorganisms living inside our gut health, inside our guts. Okay, this community include what? It include bacteria, the good one, the good bacteria. The good bacteria means probiotics. The bad bacteria means pathogens. It also have virus, the bad ones, and also fungus. Okay, so this whole thing is called microbiome. So this microbiome is a community of this kind of microorganism living in us. Okay, so and this microbiome have 3 different names. Some call it microbiota, some call it microflora. Okay, so it means the same thing. Okay, before we go on, we want to touch on this thing called HMO, human milk oligosaccharide, because this is you give us a good understanding of how important is our probiotics. Okay, in this 1 droplet of breast milk, it has water, protein, carbohydrate, various fat, antibodies, vitamins and minerals, HMO, human milk oligosaccharides, 800 strains of bacteria and other immune cells and hormones. Okay, so from this 1 drop of breast milk, the scientists believe that our immune cells has a close working relationship with our probiotics. That's why they can both be in 1 droplet of breast milk. Okay, saying that, I also believe that now our bacteria is very important for our health. That will be, I'll do a lot more talks on this, but today will be a very fast and short one. But I want to bring your attention to this word called human milk oligosaccharides. What is human milk oligosaccharides? It's actually a kind of sugar, and this sugar cannot be digested by the baby. Okay, this breast milk is for the baby to drink, and we will think that all this is good for the baby. Yes, but human milk oligosaccharide is not for the baby. It's for what? It's actually for the bacterial. Okay, human milk oligosaccharide is for the food, is the food of the bacterial. Okay, so I believe that if Mother Nature or the Creator give us a body that will produce breast milk for the baby, that means this breast milk for the baby, but now we understand the breast milk, in this breast milk there's this HMO, which is not for the baby, it's actually for the gut, it's actually for the microflora, it's actually for the bacterial, the probiotics. That means right from the start our health are dependent on the probiotics. Right from the start our bodies are producing food for these bacteria to grow them in us so that we have a good health. You got it? So now I am a true believer of probiotics, and I take probiotics every day, and I can see a tremendous transformation of my health. I'll share to you in another videos. So let's move on. So this is important understanding that our gut, our bacteria, the probiotic is very important for us since young. And that's where in other website you can find all this information. It says that HMO protect us against pathogenic infections, develop our intestines, establish gut microbiota, and stimulate maturations of immune system. There you go. So it's good for a baby. Right from the start, the bacteria is our friend. Okay, more facts for you to convince that the bacteria is actually your friends. Okay, the bacteria are 10 to 50 times more smaller than human cells. I always thought that human cells are the most, because we are made up of human cells. But the bacteria in our gut health is more than our human cells. It's not just more, it's 10 to 50 times more. Oh, smaller, sorry. This 10 to 50 times smaller, but 10 times more than our human self. Okay, so this is a mind-blowing figure. Okay, and if we can spread three tennis court, if you spread them out, and it can go around 2.5 times the world, the earth. It weighs 1 to 2 kilograms, and most of our bacteria are in our guts. Okay, all these facts tell us this thing, that we always think the bacteria is bad for us, but these few facts give me help me to understand that bacteria is not all bad. Okay, at least the probiotics that we are taking, the good bacteria, is meant for our health. Okay, this how these bacteria and us we are in this thing called a symbiosis relationship. What is a symbiosis relationship? A symbiosis relationship means two biological organisms having a relationship that is interdependent, or interaction. Actually, they are interdependent of one another. Okay, they both of these organizations need each other to survive. Okay, this is symbiosis, the understanding of symbiosis. And our health and the probiotics, we are in this symbiosis relationship. We need each other. We can survive better with the help of one another. Okay, let me show you through these videos regarding this shark and the small fishes. Let's see.
And the reason is body care. Small, cleaner gobies free the large predators from parasites and dead skin, even in places that look pretty risky. but the cleaners' lives are not in danger. They have an agreement with the sharks. One party gets cleaned, the other gets to feed in safety. And despite the huge difference in size, the arrangement between host and cleaner seems to work well. While the shark...
Okay, this is the kind of relationship that we have, like the shark and the small fish. It's the same relationship that we have with the probiotics. We need them and they need us. Okay. So a well-balanced health we have to consider our microbiota or microbiome now. Okay, this is what I consider a well-balanced. The microbiome, there is the good and the bad. The good are much more than the bad. Then we will have a balance with our immune system. Okay, our immune system will be balanced at rest. Okay, but once our bad bacteria begin to grow, okay, our good bacteria shrink in size and bad bacteria grow, this cause a tip of off balance. Because of this off balance, the immunity will be on a high alert. Why? Because the bad bacteria are more and they will create havoc for our immune system. They will create havoc for our health. Our immune system will be on high alert to wipe out the bad bacteria. And if over a long period of time, okay, when the immunity became active and bad bacteria over a long period of time in our gut health, they have more bad bacteria, our immunity become very active, and that's where we will have autoimmune diseases. Okay, autoimmune disease means that our immunity is so active, they started to actually attack our own bodies, and that's why we have autoimmune diseases. So a balanced health, a healthy life is a well balance between our immunity and our microbiota, and our microbiome must be balanced with good bacteria, more good bacteria than the bad. And how do the good bacteria, actually will squeeze out the bad bacteria. Some good bacteria will actually kill off some bad bacteria to keep them at bay, and that's how the bad bacteria cannot create troubles for us. Same for virus. Okay, same for virus, the good bacteria will keep them at bay or if not kill them off, so that they will not create troubles for our health. That's the reason why the China authority was advising the medical ground to give the patients probiotics. That is the whole idea. Okay, so what caused our gut health to be off balance? Okay, what caused our good bacteria to shrink in size? That means in number. What caused that? Okay, it's actually very simple. Our diet and our lifestyle. Okay, due to modern lifestyle, we eat a lot of carbohydrates and we eat a lot of fats and proteins. But the good bacteria love fiber. They love dietary fiber. The dietary fibers we cannot digest. Humanly cannot digest them. But the probiotics can digest them. Okay? And when they digest the fiber, the dietary fibers, they actually transform them. The waste of these bacterial probiotics are vitamins and minerals for our bodies. That's why I was saying, because when we feed them with good healthy diet, for example more vegetables, more fruits, okay, they also have foods, they will create byproducts which is the vitamins for our bodies. That's why we have this symbiosis relationship. Not just that, they also protect us from the pathogens. Okay, this is a section of our intestine cells. Okay, this is the human cells, this is the mucosa, in short we call it mucus, and this is the microbiome. Okay, these are all the community of good and bad bacteria. So when there is a lot of good bacteria, okay, they will actually create this mucus. They will create this mucus, and this mucus became a wall to protect the bad bacteria from going into our human cells. But what happened is, when we don't feed our probiotics, the good bacteria, they will in turn actually digest this mucus, because this mucus is also a kind of uh, sugar. It make up from sugar and a kind of saccharides, okay, and our probiotics will feed on them until they become very thin. So when they become very thin, our body will be, our immune cells will be on high alert. Why? Because the bacteria can infiltrate into our cells now. Okay, this is the picture to show. Okay, you see all these bacteria that is floating in the mucus, and these are the pathogens, and even by virus pathogens and bad bacteria. Okay, once we have a lot more, we actually can block them and squeeze them out to they cannot go near our cells. Okay, but once our number of these probiotics become smaller, okay, the mucus also become thinner. That's where the pathogens and even the virus, even bad bacteria can infiltrate into our cells and create troubles, and that's where our immune system will start to be on high alert to wipe out whatever bacteria or even virus that is coming into the bloodstream or into the cell. So due to the thinning of mucus layer, pathogens can easily reach the epidermis layer and into our bloodstream. Okay, because of that, just imagine if you don't have a good lifestyle, good lifestyle, good habits, good diets. Okay, we are always eating a lot of carbo and a lot of meats, and you don't feed them, the numbers decrease. We will have a lot of such problem: inflammation, IBS, autoimmune disease, all kind of intolerance, inflammations, allergies, and Alzheimer's disease, and GABA. Okay, well, I want you to put your focus here: suppression of pathogens. Okay, that means what I'm telling you. Okay, this is from our Atomy website. That's what I'm telling you. Our probiotics can suppress, okay, the pathogens. That's why Wuhan virus is part of the pathogens, and probiotics can suppress them. And that's why the Wuhan authorities are advising people to take probiotics. So that's all I'm going to tell you. Okay, our first line of defense is probiotics, then hemohim. Why? Because probiotics, through our gut health, we breathe in the virus, or through food or through our mucus, whatever, it go into our gut system. Our probiotics will be the first line of defense to suppress them or wipe them out. But if they really get into our bloodstream or into our cells, okay, then our second line of defense, which is our immune cells, will go there to wipe them out. So hemohim will boost out their vitalities to go and hunt them down. So that will be the second level of protection. The third level will be Vites, which I will talk in another videos. So what lowers your gut bacteria? Diet lacking in variety of whole food. So okay, as I said, this is only a short version. Our long version will talk about this whole food. But for time being, just understand that a lack of whole food will lower your gut bacteria. Lack of prebiotics, which is vegetables, high fiber food, that is prebiotics. Okay, so by lacking of prebiotics will also cause your gut bacteria to be lowered. Use of antibiotics, alcohol drinking, smoking, lack of sleep, stress, okay, and lack of regular physical exercise. All these are the facts that you can find on Google's and on medical reports or even research articles. Okay, then it says your diet and lifestyle will affect your gut bacteria. So giving our lifestyle, the best practice is for us to eat a lot of veggies. If that is not a good a choice for you, if you don't like veggies, then you have to really top up more probiotics. For those who eat veggies, you can take less probiotic, maybe take one pack. For those who are not taking a lot of vegetables, probably you have to take 2 pack, okay, for you to be well protected from the pathogens. Okay, bye for now. I'm going to sleep. Bye bye.